And as you get older, maybe things that worked for you in your 20s may not work for you in your 40s. Is that something that's
Exactly.
accurate?
It is totally accurate. Our bodies change as we change. That's one of the things that can sometimes be a hard pill to swallow, or we don't want to recognize. Like when for example, I am gluten intolerant and lactose intolerant. So I mostly avoid gluten and I pretty much avoid dairy as well. And my thought was like, my journey, this was in my early 20s. So I hadn't even lived that long of a life, but I was like, I get grilled cheese every single day. There's no way that it's gluten and dairy, bread and cheese. And then I'm like, wait, okay, I was eating it every day and I was starting to have these symptoms. It makes sense. But basically what I can say on that is don't judge yourself. Don't think it's wrong. Know that that can happen, that over time, these, poor nutrition habits or health issues can kind of accumulate. And then when it rears its head, we want to be either in denial, but know that it is normal. It can change, like you said, over your lifespan. And it really is just a matter of choosing what is more worth it for you. Although I love foods and I still consciously indulge in a lot of foods that maybe aren't as healthy on a daily basis, I eat more to nourish myself. But ultimately, like I realized I don't want to live like that every day. It just wasn't worth it to be uncomfortable and to be out of sorts all the time. I actually want to be more energized and show up as a better person. And I kind of had to make the choice of like, I deserve that. I'm going to have to put some time and energy into this and invest in healthier eating, healthier lifestyle, but it's going to be worth it.
I don't think there's anyone on this earth that hasn't had a love for a grilled cheese sandwich.
I agree.
Right?
It is one
It
of those
is.
ones I can still taste it, feel it. The mouth waters when you think about it.
Yeah, I haven't had dairy or meat in so long, but if there's one thing I remember, it is the grilled cheese sandwich. Even when you're talking about it, I'm like, can my body even handle it after all these years?
Right, exactly. You just don't know. And it's so funny because I was just having a conversation about this, that we're battling a lot of things when it comes to healthy eating. So like, just be aware of it. Like we're battling society. There's dairy and meat and processed foods thrown at us all times. It's hidden in foods. That's a lot of times what people don't realize, that dairy and gluten and a lot of these things are hidden within foods. Even meat-based products, right, are hidden within oils and things that you wouldn't think, like, what, this is French fries. It's a potato. It should be just a potato, but how does it have breadcrumbs and lard on it? What? But at the same time, we're also battling our nostalgia. And it's okay to look back fondly and like be thankful for that. But that can make it tough, because there's a lot of like, food is simply put nourishment, but at the same time, it's more than that. It's connection with friends and family, it's celebration. So keep those things in mind too if you're thinking of making this change. Like, how can you still find joy in food? How can you still make it pleasurable and fun, and still find, alternatives and things that work for you?
It's like when someone orders a baked potato at a restaurant and it comes in with all this decoration, the sour cream, the butter, the oil, and you actually have to go through all that to actually get to the potato,
Just to get
right?
to the potato.
Yeah.